Hey, I know it's been a while, but some of you may know, I like trains. And recently, I've been taking the train a lot more downtown. And the more often you go places, the more things you see.
Empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose?
Like this one time, me and my friend went to Chinatown to get some snacks. On the way back, we saw some shenanigans. Some people were selling drugs in the alley next to a diner. Well, I mean, it was like a restaurant, like a diner. It could have been flour. Speaking of the diner, my friend and I went back to Boston, and it was like 10 in the morning. Too early. It has really good pancakes, but it was expensive. Just like my pancakes and sausages, that was $20. Too much money. I'm not rich enough for $20 pancakes. But they were good. They were good pancakes. Still too much. Anyway, after we had breakfast, we went into the seaport area because apparently my friend really likes fish. So we spent the rest of the day wandering around from warehouse to warehouse to get fish. But the problem is, all of us were too socially awkward to actually ask someone where to get fish. So we never got fish. So we took the bus back to the train station. And once we got back to the station, we had 40 minutes to spare. So we're like, what do we do? And I had the genius idea to go to the park. And my friends are like, sure, what's the worst that can happen? We get down to the subway station, and the second we get down there, the train starts to leave. And if any of you know Boston, and especially the subway, it does not run very often. And the next train was in 8 minutes, which is a lot of time considering that we were on like a 40-minute time limit. So my friend's like, maybe this isn't the best idea. We should probably go back and just wait it out. And I'm like, no, we go there, we go up, we walk around, we come down. Simple. And my friend goes, fine. We waited the whole 8 minutes, and the train finally pulled in the station. Perfectly on time. So we get on the train, and we got off the train, and then we went up to the park, and then we walked around. We kind of saunter, we meander over to the platform, and we get into the tunnel, perhaps with a few shenanigans along the way. And the train is delayed, like 2 minutes. And then 3 minutes later, the train pulls into the station. And we get on the train, and we finally made it back to the big station. And once we get back there, I'm like, crap! None of us have tickets! Lucky for us, the train is delayed like another 10 minutes. So I have enough time to get tickets. So I get up to the ticket counter, and I start counting money. And I'm like, $1, $2, $3. And I was like, what time is it? And he's like, oh, it's 4:30. The train leaves at 4:30. So we're like, ah, crap! And we book it to the platform. We're running through the train station, weaving around people. This is unrelated, but one time I was at this little sandwich stop at that train station, and I talked with my hands, and this woman walked really close to me with a cup of coffee, and I knocked it straight out of her hands, and I felt really bad. And I got these napkins, and they did not do anything. It was so bad. And I was like, sorry. And she's like, ah! And I was like, sorry. And she was nice about it, though. I don't know. She could have been really mad for all I know. Anyway, so we're running to the platform, and then I see it. It's our train. So I'm like, guys, I think that's our train. And we start running, and we finally get like right next to the train, and the train starts to leave the station, and that was a horrible feeling. I really thought that my friends were gonna push me onto the tracks.